I was like, wow, I never thought I could change my body like this. Now, obviously, I was very young, but I think a lot of us feel this way. Like we identify like, oh, I'm fat or I'm skinny or I'm whatever. But the crazy thing about the human body is it can change in so many ways. So I've been obsessed with how to condition the body and how to get fitter and how to learn. Like how to learn something is kind of, I guess, my number one obsession, and then how to change the body is the second. So that started really young for me, and but it wasn't until I was like 25, coming into like 2008 when I found Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But it was like a reawakening too, because I thought I knew how to fight, and then I got fucking destroyed.
Oh,
And
I remember those days.
everybody, I think
Right.
everybody comes to jiu-jitsu, whether you're someone who's trained in martial arts or not. Just the level of helplessness you feel against someone who's trained is crazy. And I already counted myself as a kind of fit, strong human, but nah, man, it was really crazy. Yeah, it was just really crazy how that affected me.
Because you find somebody with a bit of technique, a bit of timing, a bit of sensitivity, and before you know it, you're over that you're getting launched, and you're always you can like you're probably like me. You're used to being the big guy, the guy that can the silent giant, and then suddenly you're like, what do you mean here? I'm not. My strength isn't helping. My bigness isn't helping. And when I
Yeah.
went in, I came out
Well, I mean, I
powerlifting.
wouldn't. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say the silent guy, but not even the big guy. But yeah, I mean, I think when you do get confident and you get used to having good control of your body, and then suddenly you can't do anything. It's very confronting.
Because it's definitely something that you have to learn, and I think that's a big problem. Is you go into class, they show you 3 or 4 moves, and then they'll say, "Okay, on you go, have a roll." And nobody kind of says, "How do you chain it around? How do you move your body effectively, efficiently, and not just be A to B? Oh wait, they blocked that. Now what do I do?" To actually understand chains, to understand movement patterns and stuff. Where do you see people going wrong? Like when you get somebody new, say you have a 6'4" serial killer looking fat guy who's happens to be asking you questions. Where would you see big guys who are new, older guys, whatever it is? How do you see them going wrong in their movement patterns? Like when they try move jiu-jitsu, is it they're not thinking of it as a flow? They're thinking of it as move to move, or like
No,
where,
I don't even think it's. No, I don't think we need to kind of rewind on that a little bit. Everybody is very different, and it's not even a size differential. I mean, obviously, if you're bigger, here's a key element: gravity is with you, and then gravity is against you. If you're on top, it's helping you. If you're on the
oh,
bottom, it's against you. So the leverage is very different in that way. That said, like it doesn't matter. I personally feel that this is the most underestimated thing about jiu-jitsu is the level of complexity, not only in understanding it from a physical point of view but a technical point of view. And so you could get someone who's a very gymnastic, flexible, strong, capable, learns the moves, but cognitively they can't work the strategy. And then you could get somebody who's not that physically capable. They might be stiff, they might be a bit out of shape, not very fit, but they got really good like fight IQ. So they have a really good sense of like timing, and they can see things and they can put it together. And also they might just be a vicious motherfucker and be like, I'm gonna twist your arm off.